everyone. Welcome to From London with Love with me, Lin on ALB UK TV. Today we are joined by a London-based florist, Soad. Hello, Soad.
Hi, how are you, Lynn?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me. I want to come to our shop.
It's a pleasure having you. So we know you are very busy nowadays, and thank you for having the time to do the show with us.
No worries, it's a pleasure, Lynn. Thank you.
So tell me about how you started as a florist, Saad.
It was a little bit unpredictable, I have to say. It started as an evening course that I had something fun to do with my niece, and I've just moved to the UK, and just something fun to bond because she grew apart from me, and then we thought it's a nice thing to do, and that is just before she started her university. So, and I started my evening course, and it was very interesting. And as I had my background in nature as a science teacher, I found that very interesting. And then I was stuck, I think. The teacher found me talented to encourage me to apply for the next course, and that's how it started, basically.
So do you think to be a florist, you always need to have a degree? Do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think that at least the interests have to be there, and to have some kind of connection with flowers and with nature, because that's how you can build up your relationship with the flowers, I think.
So I'm someone who doesn't know much about flower at all. So if I want to buy, I buy what looks nice. But when I was doing my own little research about the show, there are seasonal flowers, and tell me more about it.
Well, with flowers, it is very complicated, but yet it's very easy. So we can say, for example, there are flowers that a lot of people like and know the names, such as roses, lilies are very common that we sell quite a lot of for different occasions. And there are flowers that people doesn't know about, but that are the most important thing that we call the filler flowers that make, for example, a bouquet that goes in between, such as gypsophilia or solidago. So when you choose, people mostly ask me to about the biggest heads or bigger flowers or the flowers, and then the rest you have to combine them together. You have to put them together to make them look nice.
And you also do events a lot, so you need to be also creative in a way.
Oh, definitely, yes. So as I have a pre-master degree in floristry, so we did a lot of studies, historical studies. So before this pandemic, we had a lot of events, of course, and it was historical events for film production or other setups that we did with themes events. And to do that, you have to have a great background knowledge to accomplish what you need to do to make it as true as possible.
So that's if I want to take care of my flowers at home, okay, that's a bit tricky. Some people say put sugar to the water and it will last longer time. So tell me about how can I take care of the flower at home?
With flowers at home, you have to main thing is, of course, to give them a fresh cut, because they need to drink, and then the water in the drink can be different type of water. Some people put sugar, and that is kind of good because it is nutrition for the flowers, but also it can be nutrition for the bacteria around the stem or in the water that make the life of the flowers quite short. So in this case, we always, with our bouquets, we provide flower food, and that is to give them enough nutrition, but also to prevent the buildup of the bacteria. So if you receive a big bouquet, Lynn, and you wanted to keep it fresh, we do recommend to change the water every 2 to 3 days. Give them a fresh cut, change the water, wash the vase, and then put the flower food again.
And it needs to be somewhere next to the window or light, or no, it doesn't matter?
No, I mean, with cut flowers, they are sensitive for direct sunlight, strong I mean, that would make them grow much quicker or open much quicker, of course. And they're also sensitive to draft. So if you leave them near a drafty window, that can shorten their life or damage them. So some flowers are very sensitive. So we usually say just keep them away from direct sunlight, heat, also draft, and as cool as possible overnight, basically.
Now, soon it will be Halloween.
Yes.
We are seeing now in the photos, you designed amazing pumpkins, and some of them come with a message. So tell me more about supporting. You tell me about it.
Yeah, so basically we every year we support breast cancer, and we make both to raise awareness but also funds for breast cancer charity, and each year people have been divided. Should I do the design in the shop in orange for Halloween or pink for for breast cancer? So we have divided the shop previously, but this year we thought it's very important that the strongest message is for breast cancer. So therefore we have started a pink pumpkin collection.
Yeah.
Where 50% of the sale goes toward the charity. And it's been quite successful, I have to say. People are liking our pumpkins. They are available to order online, but also to order in over the phone in the shop. So therefore, and the thing is with these pumpkins that we made, I don't have any pre-made because I made a few this morning and they were so. So. Yeah, you got the photos, you can see they come in 5, and we have decided to give them different names. And as you can see also on the pictures, Linda, one of them is not pink, actually, it's gray. Yeah. And that's because it's breast cancer can also happen to men. And a lot of people doesn't know that. They think it's just happening to women. But also men that dies from breast cancer, and that's where Mr. Grey comes in. We thought we'd make a masculine pumpkin as well to make people aware of it's happening to men. But mostly is at old age when they come over 60 plus, basically.
It's great what you are doing. Do you do it every year?
I do it differently every year. Yes, this year we do the pink pumpkins. Last year we did a pink hamper, basically a small teddy with a balloon with the flowers, so people can buy it and send it to their friends. And so we try to do different types of events for breast cancer. Yes, but every October we do this.
I'm so happy with the idea, and I love the pumpkins. So they are going to show us how you design a pumpkin, just like in a simple way. So it's all for you now.
So basically, when we do different type of pumpkins, I mean, most people are maybe interested in doing their own Halloween pumpkins or the regular orange pumpkin, which is quite easy to find in the shop. However, this year I wanted to show you this type of pumpkin. Oh, it's a bit unusual in color and size, and this one you can have it, I mean, any time of the year, really. Some people save these pumpkins to put them in front of their fireplace for Christmas, to add that scent, you know, of pumpkin in the house. So in this one here, is not very easy to carve like the other rounded pumpkins. Yeah. So in this case, I would do something like this, that I move just a little bit of the pumpkin on the side, and then here I add the flowers inside, like a little opening on the side of the pumpkin. And this one I fill easily with a bit of oasis. So either dry or wet, depending on the flowers you want to use. Yeah. The bigger pumpkins, as you know, when you carve them, they get very short lifespan because they rot after a couple of days. And there are treatments you can do to your pumpkin, such as this one, to keep it fresh longer.
Yeah.
And that is basically to bleach it or to wash it with bleach water to kill all the germs and the bacteria. And then you dip it in like, for example, prickle herbs or spices to make it even last longer. And then you can design it. If you don't want to cut your pumpkin, or if you don't have any floral foam, you can put any kind of uh, container or something inside it. You can put a little teacup or a little candle tea light holder, for example, where you can have a little bit of water and then add the flowers. Depending on the flowers you put as well, you can put them straight into the pumpkin because it is juicy and it have water, and therefore it can last longer.
So that you can do it for Halloween and for Christmas.
Yes, I mean, most people actually, maybe the older generation, they like to keep their pumpkins if they hold, like something like this. They buy them this season and have them in the house and put them in front of the fireplace, as I said, to have them roasted and smell nice in the house.
And you color them. So what type of colors do you use?
The pink one that we've used, we based it with white spray, which is the floral spray that we use to give them a good coverage. And then we did use a same color, but the floral one in light pink. We did a rose pink, rose gold spray that we have, and a gray spray to use. So mainly it's been the gray one that we use.
Yeah.
The gray.
I can see like new creative ideas, because always the orange one, traditional, but I really like what you're doing.
Thank you very much. And the reason we're doing it is because, as you've noticed maybe on the picture, is not carved at all. In this way, we just pin the flowers on, and that is, we use flowers that are that do quite well without water for a while, like such as orchids, chrysanthemum, and these ones are doing very well without water.
So any woman at home, she's able to do her own designs now.
Oh yeah, definitely. I do believe so. And most people do have orchids at home. Some different kind of orchids. As you can see on the picture, I think we use 2 or 3 different types of orchids, and the white one for Mrs. Snowdrop, we use our albino Vanda orchids, which is quite rare, but is very exclusive. It's beautiful.
Soad, thank you so much for being with me today. I think I enjoyed it myself, and I'll try to do something for this Halloween.
Definitely, I would encourage everyone to create the mood and get in contact with their artistic self and do something. It's always nice to do something like that.
And I think now we are in time, we need it. We need like small nice things in our day would change our mood with everything happening around us.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it is more of you time, creativity that will encourage you and give you good self-esteem, and it just make you happy. By the way, you have to just go to your happy place and start creating. Maybe have some candlelight with a nice scent you like, and that will help you as well to create the mood.
Maybe it's something to do with the kids as well, as you said.
Definitely, definitely. This is a very popular. When you have kids, they're always waiting. They have the equipment, they have the ideas and the faces they wanted to carve. So it's a great idea to do with kids, definitely.
Thank you so much, Soad.
Thank you very much, Lin, for having us.
And for you, my viewers, stay safe. See you next week in new episode from London with Love.